Hey guys. So the interview you're about to watch is the results of a lot of hard work over at GoodTime. So go follow it. Yeah. Enjoy the interview. Shout out Dylan for doing this. This is still crazy.
What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Pretty good. I can't believe this is real. I appreciate you doing this.
No, I listen. I thought the video was hilarious, and so when you messaged me about the podcast, I was like, "Why not?"
First of all, you in a cabin right now?
Yeah, I'm in Montana. I'm holding it down. On
Is that
the
like your
like,
place or you're just kind of staying there?
it's one of my friends' house. We come here. We like used to come here a lot, and it's been like 7 years now. We all grew up together, and so we came out. We're going hiking like Glacier National Park and
Oh,
be
that's
one
sweet. That's
be
sweet.
one with the wilderness.
Yeah. All right. So I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you're busy, but
Oh, it's all good.
I do have a decent stuff I want to cover. So start out straight into it. You're like a year out probably now from the whole Bachelorette Paradise world. Does it feel like life's back to normal, kind of, or is there just no normal after that?
Uh, I mean, it's pretty back to normal. I feel like I met a ton of cool people through like that entire experience and just like maintaining relationships with those people. But also, if you think about it, the show ended airing in September and then we were quarantined like 6 months later.
True.
So it's like you don't really have that going out all the time, seeing people kind of thing. But it's been pretty chill to be honest, which is
Yeah.
like I kind of like versus like Tyler, for example, who's always in trouble for something. So
So who all do you stay in touch with through the show?
really just like well, Hannah most of the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll talk to I mean Ty and I like we're trying to like stream on Twitch right now. That's like our big thing. It's our greatest bright idea. Jed, I'll talk to Mike and like Connor infrequently. And then Han always talks to like Demi and Katie, so I'll see them from time to time. But that, and then Clay and Chris. I talk to Clay and Chris all the time.
Yeah.
Dude, they're hilarious. Like, I wish people knew how funny they were.
Do you guys have a group chat?
Clay and Chris, we have a group chat. There is like so after every season, it's so funny that this happens. There's like a contestant group chat. So like say like when
Really?
the when the Bachelor finishes airing, everybody gets added to a group chat. Like someone gets all the numbers, or like when the Bachelorette, like everyone gets added. It happens every season. Uh, and then slowly it starts like, hold on, let me just like, slowly it just starts diminishing, I guess. Like
Yeah.
it just starts coming down from, like it just dies out. Like people
Yeah.
stop. And then there's like a separate, smaller group text that like progressively gets made. Uh, which is like so catty, but you know,
No. That's literally like the most normal thing ever. You get a
yeah,
group
but
chat and then smaller groups form.
yeah. So that kind of happened, but like other than that, I mean, it used to be really fun, and people still message in it. Like I think Dustin's coming to LA, and he messaged in it saying if he wants to meet up.
Who talks the most in it?
I don't know. I'll tell you right now. Hold on, let me open it. Let me open it right now. I'll tell you.
I
The
could see
funniest
Tyler
was
talking a
when
lot.
when the season was airing. It was like dude, people were in that thing all the
Oh, I bet
time.
it was blowing up.
Um, who else? I'd say like Devin and Mike always have something to say in there. So it's always good to hear from them. Garrett got a did Garrett get a tattoo? Wait, how did I miss this?
Breaking
Oh, that's
news.
gotta be fake. No, it's fake. See, but I have it muted. I have because it's just like it's my phone just be constantly buzzing. But it's like it's pretty funny. It was a blast. We should talk. We should reconnect through it more. Now that you say that.
That's sweet. So now, kind of talking about you and Tyler, I gotta ask, like, that's gotta be tough being friends with Tyler. Like, no
You
offense
so
to you, but like the dude looks like a child of Zeus.
it's great for me because like Tyler, I just do all the fun stuff. I just live vicariously through him. That's kind of my benefit, which is a blast. No, dude, he's the man. He's a really good dude. So I was like super like very night one. I didn't really talk to him, and he was like essentially shitting his pants. He thought he was going to get sent home.
Yeah.
And then the next rose ceremony, I was like, holy shit, I'm going to sit at home. He's like, dude, you're going to be fine. Like, and then we would just like hang out all the time, like me, him, Jed, Mike, like all the guys. And now we're going on a road trip. I'm not sure if that's like public, but yeah, who cares? I think we're going me, Rhea, Fran from Chicks in the Office, Hannah, and Tyler. And
I listened to that podcast in preparation for this. I didn't want to ask the same questions.
Did you? It was good. Dude, I love them. They're like that's like the funniest group chat that I'm in is like me, Hannah, Rhea, and Fran.
Is Trent in that?
Trent's not in it. I have Trent's number. I should get Trent's number. But that dude's, I can't believe he was a luggage guy. That's hilarious.
That was so funny. Because I saw that on that episode, and I was like, wait a second. Like, I know that's Trent. And then I checked Twitter, and it was blowing up, and it was crazy.
I didn't even watch Peter's season, to be honest. I don't even know if I'll watch this season.
Is there going to be, do you know if there's going to be like a Paradise at all?
I haven't heard anything, to be honest. Yeah. I don't I don't think ABC really likes me that much.
Why not?
I don't know. I would do a lot of things to like push their buttons and push people's buttons, which like it shouldn't come as a shock, but yeah. So but like I mean I still talk to my producers from time to time. They're really nice. But other than that, yeah, I haven't heard anything. I'm sure they'll put something together. Yeah. Because I think more people watch Paradise than The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Dude, Paradise is the best. I was sitting with my roommate. I got my roommate hooked on it last year. We would just stream it in our fraternity basement, just us two, and we would just watch it. It was amazing.
It's electric. I'd never seen it before, and then I watched like 3 episodes before I went. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be spicy.
How did you prepare for that? You just like go in like, all right, I'm just gonna see what happens, or like what did you like say you watch episodes?
It was happening so quickly, like from the day I went on the show, like from March, I think like 12th or 13th is when I like left to go. And then I was in Paradise 3 months later. Like it happened but I was on the show for a month of that. And then I came back and I was like, holy shit, I can't believe that happened. And then like a few weeks later, I was like, all right, well, I got to go to Mexico. So it just happened like so quickly. So all I did was like try and work out and have abs. Like, I just don't think I can ever physically have abs. So that was kind of, that made me sad. But other than that, it was good.
So I want to talk a little bit about TikTok. Do you think you have the best TikTok of Bachelor Nation?
I have the most creative, 100%. Okay. Most creative. I will 100% say I have the most creative TikTok. I haven't, dude, they just like kind of take effort. And I go back and forth with like having moods. And I'm like, I don't really want to make any today. But it's like, I pride myself. I knew if I made a Vine, I would have been good at it. And I didn't. And I'm pissed off about that. So like, this is me trying to get back at my old self.
Get some online clout. See, I think Hannah's is all right. I kind of went through all the TikToks. Hannah's is decent. I think she's a lot funnier than people give her credit for.
Yeah. And what I keep telling her, I'm like, she has a ton that she like won't post. And I'm like, Hannah, these are actually hilarious. Like you should. And she's like, is it going to offend anyone? I'm like, who cares? But I mean,
it's TikTok. It's all offensive.
Yeah, she has some hilarious, her humor, like we have very, very similar sense of humor. And so if you like see stuff that I'm posting, like Hannah is also thinking like some of the same things. And so that's why I keep telling her to like post them, but she's really funny.
Yeah. Who do you think has the worst? And if you don't say Peter, I know you're lying to me.
I don't even think I follow Peter on TikTok.
It's bad. Don't.
Yeah. But that's Peter, man. He's just like a goofy, just like laid back dude. That's why.
Yeah, he embraces it. So I give him credit for it. He's just him. But it's funny to watch.
He's hilarious, dude. He went on like a 21-day no drinking thing because like Kelly was like, we need to be healthier. Let's like be super. And so then he's like changed his whole diet. And I was like, Peter, you are such like a little punk. And then like after that night, I texted him because I was super hungover. I was like, I think I'm gonna do your no drinking cleanse with you for a little while. But Pete and Kelly they're doing really well. So it's like I'm happy to see them kind of doing their own thing, which is nice.
Yeah, and I'm sure like life's not normal for him now because flights, like he's being, is he even like still a pilot? Is he still flying? Because like,
Yeah.
with pandemic.
He's still flying. I think it's probably like not that frequent though. But I
Yeah,
don't think anybody's like flying frequently. But
yeah,
I think he still wants to keep doing that, which is cool.
yeah. All right, so obviously all people want to talk about after Paradise is your wedding and everything and what's that going to look like, which personally I think's pretty fucked up because it's like, that's you, deal with it, but obviously you're in the limelight, you're in the spotlight. So hypothetically, if I were to ask you about a wedding update, where are you guys, you and Hannah at?
I think everyone asks if we're gonna have it on TV, and like, I think our answer is like absolutely not. So that's
Ridiculous, yeah.
yeah, and yeah, no, absolutely not. So we're not gonna do that. We have wedding planners. We pressed pause because like that's like we did that in the middle of a quarantine. We're like, oh shit, like everything's been pushed back. So right now we're looking for a house in San Diego, and so I think like once we get that, we'll probably go back to the wedding. But I mean, we know we want it to be like 3 or 4 days, so it's gonna be a blast.
Wait, a 3 or 4 day wedding?
Well, like a long weekend. So like
Oh,
people come in on like Thursday, and then we'll get like massages, hang out like our core group, and then Friday people can come and we'll do like the rehearsal dinner. Saturday the wedding. Sunday we'll do like IVs or something.
I guess
So it's like
I haven't been to enough weddings to know how that process works.
I haven't either. I think I've only been to one, and it wasn't like that. So we're kind of just firing from the hip here.
Right.
But I mean, we're excited. We talk about it all the time. So it's pretty cool that we met each other on a TV show.
Yeah. Is there anything about that process that you're just absolutely dreading?
Yeah, pretty much like all of it, except like I don't really care that much. I'm like picky on where we have it. I'm like definitely picky on like the location, and other than that, I don't really care. I just want like cool shit. Like I want like a shot luge, like the ice shot luge thing, and then just like cool games. It's like anything like fun. I want everybody to turn in their own and get a disposable camera, and then you like have that the whole night, and then you turn back in the camera, and then you get your phone back.
That's
So
sweet.
I think that would be a cool idea. So I definitely want to do something like that. But other than that, I don't really care. Hannah's, she can do all of it.
Is Hannah like super involved in that, or does she not want to make decisions either?
No, she's definitely involved. She wants to like, she has the colors. I think she already has her dress picked out. I don't know. I literally don't care. Like I care about the location and my shot luge.
So when that day comes to start sending out invites, should I expect it in the mail or
Dude, I actually think it's gonna be pretty private. That's what like everyone's like.
that's fine. I can stay quiet. I'll just
Fine,
hide
you
in the
can.
back.
Yeah, you don't even need a +1.
Oof,
Uh,
I promised my friend Michaela I'd bring her if I go. She might be upset, but
that'd be tough. Yeah, that'd be tough. You may have to break the news to her.
yeah.
I know everybody asks like who from Bachelor Nation is going, and it's like going to be a very small list, I would say.
It's not just gonna be
So,
the whole season. Hannah Brown's not gonna be there.
well, that's up to Hannah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I know like Tyler will come, Jed, and honestly, like that may be it to me, and
Yeah.
then the rest is gonna be like my best friends, because like it can get up. It's gonna be 300 people at least, because Hannah and I each invited, I think like 40, and it was no +1s to our engagement party, and then we excluded so many people.
Yeah.
So it's like we want them to come to the wedding. So it's gonna be a ton of people. It's like so.
So I mean, what's one more? Like it's fine.
What's one more? Yeah, exactly. What's 301?
Exactly. So
What's
I'll be quiet.
302?
I'll do what
300.
you. I'll be whatever you need. I can take pictures. I can hide in the back. I'm a good dancer occasionally.
I'll think about it. I'll think
All right.
about it. How
You
about
just get
that?
back to me. You know how to find me.
I will. I will.
All right. Can we get a Mama B update? How's that going? You still trying to set her up?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. I mean, it's like it's hard because like how's she supposed to meet any of these people?
Yeah.
But it's going well. I think she's having fun with it, and that was like the whole point.
Mhm.
Uh, But like we'll like go on. I'll like sit with her and we'll like go through Bumble, and like some of the people are great, and then some of the people are not so great. But Bumble's been really great in terms of just like helping us out with like getting her all the cool stuff. And we were gonna go to a Laker Clippers game, but that obviously all the NBA games have no fans now, so that kind of sucked because that would have been fun for her to like bring a date. We could have done a big thing for her, but we're still working on it. It's still in the works.
So you recommend Bumble? I mean, I'm in quarantine, dude. I gotta find someone. It's
I
tough.
would recommend it. I would recommend Bumble for sure. I mean, I don't have a dating app, obviously, but like
You don't? That's strange.
I know, strange. Bumble BFF. That's what I use.
So, I have a bunch of like kind of miscellaneous questions I want to ask, but before that, I want to talk a little bit about Vizer because this is kind of interesting. I actually saw it before I even like saw you on The Bachelor or Bachelorette. So,
Right.
for those of you who are listening and don't know what it is, can you kind of just explain it real quick and how people listening can help out?
Yeah. So we started it a few years ago. The whole goal is like help people develop healthier habits, like while simultaneously giving back. So the app's free. It's called Vizer app. You can download it on iOS or Android. But every day you work out, you can donate a meal to a family in need, like via Feeding America. And then every day you donate, you get points, and you can use them for free drinks and appetizers at local restaurants. So you could work out 3 times a week, donate 3 meals, and get something for free, like a drink at True Food or Takaya. You get some street corn and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. So you guys can download it and check it out.
Is that your main like job right now? Is that what you're up to?
Yeah. That's what I did before the show. That's what I'm doing. I went right back to it after. While we were in Paradise, I was like, at the second half of Paradise, I was like semi trying to communicate with my cousin, like figure out what was going on because we were in the middle of like a big pitch. But yeah, no, I love it, man. It's a blast. We've got some really exciting things happening and coming up, and I think like January is going to be a big month for us, and like 2021 as a whole, I think we're going to like really burst onto the scene. So because not a lot of people know about it, but the people who do like use it all the time.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure being on the show and everything helped a little bit, just kind of boost more exposure.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really talk about it on the show. Like when I was on The Bachelor, nobody knew what I did. I didn't tell Hannah what my job was.
Wasn't there like a clip of you kind of talking about what you did that got cut from the show like before? Or was that before Paradise?
About the app?
Yeah, about Vizer, whatever you
Oh,
did.
yeah. No, that was that was like my intro video. But they didn't show it on the actual show. They just posted it on YouTube. So yeah, we went to the food bank. That was pretty fun. So yeah, but that was really it. But they wanted to talk about that. I like purposely didn't want to mention it because like that's not why I went on the show in the first place.
Yeah.
And like we don't need that publicity while it's been like great for us at the end of the day. But yeah, I didn't want like I'm like I don't know. I'm very against. I mean, a majority of the people go on because they just want to have like Instagram followers, and that like is a benefit, but that's not really why I wanted to do it. I felt like the experience was going to be a blast, and I would meet some really cool people, and like if I met like a girl that I really liked, then it could work out, and that would be awesome. And like if it didn't, then that means like I would have a really good opportunity to meet somebody afterwards. So that was kind of like my mindset. But yeah, that's why I didn't really talk about it.
And what was the process of you getting on the show? Because I don't think I've seen that anywhere.
Oh yeah, so they just like DM me on Instagram, and they're like, "Hey."
It was like ABC Bachelor account or what?
It was a casting producer. She was like, "Hey, I cast for The Bachelor. Like, would you be interested?" And I was like, "No." And then I went outside. I was like talking to my mom, and I told her like, "Oh, I guess you like somebody just reached out to me like so random." She's like, "Well, why not?" Like I just broken up with my girlfriend. My dad had just passed away, and my life was just like all over the place. And so then I was like, "Oh, fuck it. Like, why not?" So then I responded. I was like, "Yeah, maybe we should like hop on the phone. I'd love to just hear more." Because I'd never seen it, so I had absolutely no idea.
You've never seen the show?
Never. And so then I was like, you know what? I'd be interested. Why don't we talk? And then we just went through the whole casting process, going to LA, doing like the weekend in the hotel. And then they're like, "Yeah, you're going to be on." I was like, "Oh shit, I guess this is actually happening." Because the entire time I was like, it's not going to happen, but who knows?
I keep telling all my friends like that's the goal. If I'm like 25, single still, I'm gonna try to be on the show. but I also don't want to try too hard because I feel like if people try to get on, they're not going to get on.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen to it in the next. Like, I personally don't see it being here in 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, unless they revamp it, I mean, I don't know. I just don't really see it kind of like sticking around that long.
What do you think it's
think-
lacking?
I I think like, the past few years for sure it's like been very, very bad with like
Mhm.
having people on who like don't really want to be there. They just kind of like want the clout that comes after it. And I think that's what people liked about the show in the first place. But it's like, at least try and hide it. And I feel like at this point, it's not even. It's
I
not.
mean,
So I don't
social
know what
media
they're. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
social media didn't help that at all. As soon as social media popped up, people found that you can get an advantage by helping on the show. And
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it. I mean, that's just my thought. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be around in 5 years, but I mean, it was really fun. That's for sure. I mean, if you could, I would do it.
So I want to finish off with just some random questions. Are you a movie guy or a TV show guy?
That's a good question. I think lately I've been a TV show guy because
Any recommendations?
yeah. I mean, obviously Money Heist. If you haven't seen Money Heist, like
My
trust
brother
me, like,
recommended
you
that.
will love Money Heist.
Hmm.
Yeah, Money Heist is great. What else? What else is good? I mean, Vanderpump Rules, like the original seasons. Like, if you like reality TV, that's a good reality TV show.
All right.
And then what's one more? I was just watching something that was so good. Westworld is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Silicon Valley is really funny. I like Silicon Valley a lot. I was just watching something on Netflix. I can't remember it. Well, I mean, that's it. That's all I got for you then.
I watched.
I can't get
Ozark?
into it. I've tried.
I've never got into it. Yeah.
I can't get into it. So, that's
That's
mine.
how it was with like Game of Thrones too. I never got into it.
I got into Game of Thrones.
I know
Yeah.
it's either you do or you don't. There's no one like, I liked it.
I was very into Game of Thrones. That was a really good show.
I watched Tenet last night, the new Christopher Nolan movie. If you've
Is it
seen
good?
it, it was incredible. It was
Is it-
probably the craziest movie I've ever seen. It just blew my mind.
Is it scary?
No, I mean it's pretty just action packed, but like it's like it messes with your head.
I'm a scary movie guy for sure.
It's loud in the theaters. It
Wow.
was just loud. It was
Oh, you
crazy.
went to a movie theater?
Yeah, I went to the theater. It was opening night. It's only
Oh, wow.
like in theaters right now. There
Where do
was
you
no one there.
Where
Huh?
are you from?
I'm from
where you from?
Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it was like opening night, and there was just 3 people there, me and my friends, and then like another old guy. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Do you have any predictions for the NBA Finals?
Yeah, barring any injuries, I think it's going to be Lakers Heat.
Heat,
Dude, the
Really?
Heat look good. They should be up 3-0 right now.
dude. Yeah, I lost so much money on that Bucks game too. It was ridiculous.
I won. I bet on the Rockets Thunder game. That was close. And then I bet on the Nuggets with the spread last night, and they just got.
Yeah, me too. I had Nuggets plus 8.5. It was awful.
Yeah, I had 9.5, and I was like, "Oh, this is great."
Yeah.
No,
Lost by 23.
Yeah, I lost by 20, so that sucked. But yeah, my buddy plays for the Heat. Duncan Robinson went to my college.
Oh, no way. That dude's a stud.
He's a stud. He's a really good guy too. So I'm pulling for them. I'd love to see him get there, but I got to pull for LeBron.
Yeah.
My guy.
I think the Celtics Heat would be an incredible series.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I need that for my Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Like, I need that.
Dude, Jason Tatum is an absolute dog. Dude's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, and having Marcus Smart and Jimmy Butler going against each other would be cool.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know who would guard Jason Tatum. I think it'd have to be Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. They don't have another 3 like that today.
Tyler Hero, he's a bucket.
Yeah. Have you ever had to explain how you met Hannah to someone who doesn't know what
Yeah, that's such a good question. Wow, that's a great question. Yeah, that happens a good amount with people like, oh, how'd you guys meet? And I'm like, oh, I usually just say in Mexico. I'm like, yeah, I just met her in Mexico.
Really?
for people who like don't, because it's like, even though my first reaction when people ask, like, I do not bring up that we were on a show. Like, if they don't know that it's on, I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. The most annoying thing is when people will like come up and be like, you know, sorry, like, I don't know who you are, but like my friend said we should take a picture. And I was like,
that's stupid.
It's like, no, it's just like, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care at all. Like, it's don't be weird like that. I feel like it's like a little, yeah. So that's annoying when people do that, but it's just like, whatever. But yeah, I usually say, I was like, yeah, we just met in Mexico. I was like, we got engaged in Mexico. That's it.
That's sweet. All right, man. Well, that's all I got. I seriously can't thank you enough for doing this. This just made my whole week. This is incredible.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I thought it was really funny. I'm sorry I gave you 10 million likes for a wedding invite. I mean, the offer still stands.
You give me 100 million.
Okay, fine. How about 10 million is doable though.
10 million's doable. You gave me 100 million, which literally is not possible.
Yeah. Okay, we can drop it. We can drop it to 10 million.
10 million.
Oh, hey again, before you finish watching this video, please remember that if this video gets 10 million likes, I get to go to the wedding. Yeah.
Yeah. I just cut it to a 10th of the original offers.
I appreciate that. I'll make it happen.
You could do a new one, start over, 10 million. How much did you get on one?
We're at like 15K.
That's not bad though.
It's not bad. I'll take it. I mean,
that's not bad.
I'll definitely take that.
Yeah, you're what, 1,000th off?
Something like that. Math is tough.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, good luck.
Yep. Thank you. Hey, I'm gonna send you some of my merch.
Do you have merch?
Yeah, I got merch. I'm wearing some of it right now. It's my company, GoodTime.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll send you a hoodie or something.
Yeah, send me a hoodie. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I'll just contact you. Let me know where to send it, and
just DM me. Yeah, I'll send you my address.
Sounds good.
Don't show up at my house though.
No, we won't. Don't plan on it. I might show up at the wedding though. So
yeah, you might. I know you might. Well, listen, 10 million likes and you got it.
All right, sounds good, man. I appreciate this a lot.
This was fun. Thank you. Have fun.
All right, man. Take care. Stay safe. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, dream girl, dreaming. I be dreaming. Missing all the days you got me feeling. I said I love you, babe. You know I mean it. Hey, yeah, dream girl, I be dreaming.